Probably another whiskey.
2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I'm gonna say yes, another whiskey.
Sierra 2 is classified as sub.
Con. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Modern Warfare is unbelievably brutal. the hyper war of the 21st century. Yeah, a lot of those like sub evading torpedo encounters, I'm sure it's like, you know, it's the first time it's happened to you, like potentially being shot on, so it's like, was it really that close, or did it like feel that close? Not to like, you know, of course, belittle or disregard people who've been in positions that I never have been, but just trying to approach it scientifically, skeptically. Might be different if might get like a different answer if they were like a seasoned war veteran and some of these shots like, oh yeah, I was like, that was far away or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, the modern equipment, yeah, is an interesting point. It's like you could have like some stores of modern equipment for like the first blows of a war, try and like win it then, but then it seems like you need stores of more cheaper mass-produced things for the drawn-out war after that point. Okay, this guy, not even like paying attention to the tactical situation here. This guy seems like it's kind of close.
Come right to 164.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Just shoot a torpedo up his nose? Is he gonna hear it? I'm gonna do it. We're pretty close. See what happens. Let's see it happens.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
I don't think he's even gonna hear it. These things are so quiet. This is the redeeming factor about Mark 37 launches, is that they swim out, and then the torpedoes themselves are horrifically quiet. He doesn't even know this torpedo was launched. But I think this guy's really close aboard. Oh yeah, the asteroid passed between the moon and the Earth, and it's like, well, the moon's pretty far away. But it is, yeah, I mean, that as its own separate conversation is still like in the grand scheme of the solar system. Okay, there you go.
Sierra 2.
Make turns for 2. Make turns for 2 8.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, noisemaker.
Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Oh god, let's not get locked up by our own torp here.
Make depth 850 feet. Dive by.
Yeah, it is. Figment is curious that this like comes up now all of a sudden. It's like no one asked. It's like it's never came up. I mean, I don't know. What are the odds that it would not come up if someone had not like written a book about it or whatever? I don't know. Are you gonna last minute Larry a countermeasure?
Sierra 2, last bearing 0, 3, 4. Contact is in the baffles.
Con, dive at 850
Con
feet. Dive
beam.
high.
Are we clear of that torp?
Come left to 151. Helm I. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 0, 2, 6.
Yeah, on the stock game they'll counter launch in the baffle shot, but not in dot mod. So that's a great. Whoa, someone else is pinging. We got more people out here.
Con sonar.
Oh,
launch
boy.
Transient from Sierra 3. Come left to 099.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I.
Con fire control. We've lost the con sonar. Sierra 3.
Folks,
is
trout.
classified as submerged.
Make
Oh my god, that
turns
guy's close.
Con
Jesus.
sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3.
Oh, he's angry.
Con sonar.
It's like,
launch
how dare you
transient
launch
from
torpedo
Sierra
on
3.
me?
Con sonar. Launch transient from
Jesus Christ,
Sierra
it's just
3.
empty in the tubes.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3. Con sonar.
How many
launch
tubes does this
transient from
dill hole
Sierra
have? He's got 8 tubes up front. 9? Oh, the rear tubes.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 181.
How many torps should we launch? Yes. Yes, my son.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Yeet whiskeys at the sonar net.
maneuvering. Making turns for.
You mean like an actual sonar net, like World War I style? Wait, what's a sonar net? Oh, like a wait, what?
Con sonar.
I'm confused. I'm thinking of a
contact.
submarine
Sierra
net.
3. Last bearing 195. Contact is in the baffles.
Okay, we got 2 torpedoes. Okay, is Sierra 3 the only guy pinging? Is someone else pinging? I just heard that ping. I think it's
Con
Sierra
sonar.
3 only.
Noisemaker bearing 199.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
Come right to 0.
Alright, where's all this like counter fire?
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I.
Oh, the Sosis nets.
Con.
The net's
helm,
like a figure of
steady
speech, isn't it?
course. Come right to 122. Helm I.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I'm sure, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's like battle plans out there, aren't there, for like what the Soviets were planning to do?
Con. Helm. Steady course.
I don't know where all those other torpedoes are. Probably back this away.
Come right to 159.
Thankfully, these torpedoes
Helm I.
suck. 500 yard secret range. Yeah, there they all are.
Con. Helm. Steady course.
Overwhelm it with cheap diesel, try to sneak the nuke boats by. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works or not.
Con sonar.
I don't know if they would like
Breaker
purposely
bearing 229.
sacrifice them versus just sending everything through and hoping stuff gets through. There's like I guess there's like a minute difference between like sending a lot of stuff versus like sacrificial lamb kind of thing.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 230. Contact breaking up.
The torps that just hit him? No, those are my torps. $20 PSI in his air tanks. Ew. Yeah, the static sensors, I feel like, just how quiet subs are today. Not sure how much value they do. Because original SOSUS was like declassified and is used to like, tell me about the whales kind of thing these days, from what I know. Okay, that should be it for this mission. We got torpedoes in the water, though. Or at least I'm hoping that was the the SSK mission we were going after.
210.
If it's that other sub that was north of me on the over... Oh my god, look at... Jesus! Oh, that's from Sierra 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He launched a full frickin' spread. I did not realize he had 8 bow torpedoes. That is... It didn't do him a bunch of good. He shot it all down the same... If he fanned that out, he would have put me in a bad spot, but... He acted dumb.
Helm. Steady course.
Only a 6... I didn't think he had 8 bow torpedoes. Maybe the reloads go that quickly, and then he shot off 2 more for good measure. I've never seen... I don't recall seeing a spread like that. It's nuts, though. This guy's just like, shoot it all. Just shoot it. 14 kilyards at 68 knots. 5365 torque goes 68 knots. Okay.
Make turn.
Now I'm gonna say that's everything.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Con,
The best Foxtrot crew.
dive at 400 feet. Dive high.
Oh, we had a whiskey Foxtrot. If only it were the old whiskey tango Foxtrot. Okay, let us end this mission. Excellent. Hey, oh, that wasn't the objective. Son of a bitch. You gotta be shitting me. Okay, well I have no torpedoes. I have anti-surface torpedoes. So I think that mission's gonna be a failure. $23, huh? Odd number. It's over 3 days after we got those orders. Within the next 7 days. Okay, so they may not have even come through yet. That other sub might have been them on the overmap, but I'm not sure. So we can pop back out there. We may still get them yet. I'm gonna give it a save ski. Because usually when it's like your target thing, they show up a lot on the overmap. They tend to be persistent. That dude is hauling ish. This is probably a nuke boat. Oh, the mother clucker. I hate when they do that. Oh, they have... Okay, so the Foxtrot has 6 bow tubes with, I think, 4 stern tubes. And not just 2. I don't think there are alphas in, yeah, there's no alphas in yet in 68. But it could be a Victor. Victor. Oh, Orca Sidewinder beat me to it with the 10 tubes. Thank you, Orca. Okay, our depth 600, our speed 8. Oh, I stopped at a weird speed in the last mission. We are heading 208, contact 303, no duck, no layer. Lovely.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
140, huh?
Con sonar, new contact bearing 151, designated Sierra 2.
That was a terrible marked place. Okidokia. Sierra in November.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I was about to say in November with a Foxtrot. That's a weird pairing. I don't even think this is a sub.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as
Another November. Oh, it's pretty quiet out here. Papa was 69 giggity. Map screen reminds me of Plague Inc. Alpha launch in 69 giggity. Yeah, Alpha doesn't worry me too much. Just wouldn't worry me too much. It's fast, but it's not any better than a Victor. Other than that. Yeah, I feel like when they list like the DB rating on here, that could be misleading because they give it the DB rating they give is like the all stop pier side DB rating, as it were. Is that truly representative of the game?
Come left to 109 Helm I. Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering
I mean, I have torpedoes now. Do I want to engage this guy or just keep waiting? 7 days. I don't recall seeing an order for 7 days. It's a long one. Oh, this guy's cooking and booking. I'm gonna say disengage.
Come left
I don't want to get stuck in a knife fight with a fast November.
Helm I.
It's pretty far.
Make turns for 1. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
People widely misunderstand how submarine noise and detection really work. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, trying to put one number on it is about as useful as putting one number on many things is. There's a lot of variables.
Con helm. Steady course.
Nuclear boats are louder because they have pumps. Yeah, that's a trope, all right.
Sierra 2 is cavitating.
Sierra 2. Oh.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 1-5.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, that's one of those things that comes from like a video game. Because in like a video game, you have to give like a diesel boat like an acoustic advantage, I suppose. Because the geopolitical reason for why a country would get a diesel boat as opposed to a nuclear boat is not evident in a little 2-hour-long submarine match. It's like one of those RPG kind of things. It's like, you know, strong in this area, weak in that area. When it's really like countries get diesel boats because they're a lot cheaper than nuclear boats and they don't have to drive all the way around the world for their geopolitical to protect their geopolitical assets and such. Yeah, Clancy, he definitely had he wrote some good books, but he's not God. What he says is not the gospel. Please resume your actual mission objective. I'd like to. Alright, I'll be right back. I am back. The fiance has been watching down Periscope without me. I am upset, to say the least. Okay, where's our dill hole? Do we have a winner? Did this guy just kind of randomly pop up 010? Was there a satellite overflight? It looked like there might have been. Things happen so quickly, I lose track. Where is he going? Let's give him a shot. Give him a whirly. Look at all those subs over there. What the heck? Oh, some satellite like flew over. That's interesting. I wonder if one of those is my target. That's weird. Okay, our heading 014. New contact 066. Strong duct, strong layer. We're in the duct. Let's do it.
Sonar lost contact. Last bearing 066. Contact faded. Come right to 060. Helm I.
Last bearing, comma. Okay, let's pop out of this duct. If there was someone up here, we'd hear them. It's super quiet. Super strong duct.
Make depth 20.
Let's get down there.
Dive by.
I love the lighting in this game. Like this just looks very cool right here. Very cool. Very cool. I love the look of this game. Always have.
Con sonar new contact bearing 06.
Hello, hello.
Designated Sierra 1.
069 giggity. Romeo.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Got a possible winner on this
Con helm.
this engagement. We got diesel boats. Diesel boats. could be our objective, but it has not helped us in previous encounters. Hey Ben, is that you? How's it going?
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive high.
Whenever I play like Dangerous Waters now and I start looking at sonar, I just like I start seeing things that aren't there. So I'm just looking at narrowband so intently. And it's like, oh god. I could see how one would not want to do that forever. It's very... It can be very mind-numbing. Okay, you're not the Ben I know. You spell it the same way as the Ben I know. Nice to have you either way. Good to have you here. It sounds tedium. I get very bored with tedium. I think I may know why, but I need to figure out for certain. But yeah, as soon as something starts becoming tedious, I start checking out. I mean, you know, of course there's tedium in life, but yeah, if it's like, I don't know.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering I.
Zulu. This is like one of a kind boat, wasn't it? I'm not very familiar with Zulu. Phoenix. It's got the same sonar as a Victor. Oh, never mind. Victor's got Rubin 35. I meant... Okay, so Phoenix isn't that new in the context of this campaign. I think it's either Phoenix or that Victor has Rubin, and that's it. Oh, Charlie has Kerch. Active 26, passive 32. Oh, Kerch just has a little bit better active. Okay. It has the same stats, but it's called something else. You'll end up stuck doing it. Yeah, I like what I do in my job. You know, it's always like analyzing packages or such, but it's always different. You don't get stuck being the wing guy in like airplane design, as it were, or something like that. Get a little more variety in my job than that. Very different looking packages, very different contents.
Make depth 400 feet, dive high.
Oh, hello. We got a little top hat. What is that? Is it hollow on top? These early Soviet diesel boats were not the prettiest things. I don't think most diesel boats of this era were that pretty, to be honest. Okay, he's chilling at 3 knots. Holy shnikes, okay.
Make turns for 5.
It's very quiet out here, about to get counter-detected.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Head for them boofles. Snorkel?
Con, dive at 400 feet. Dive high.
Maybe a bit of a hydrodynamic cover for the snorkel? I don't know. Curious. Maybe it's like so they can like go pretty fast while snorkeling. Not rip the snorkel
On
off.
helm, steady course.
Oh, we sped up a little bit. Did you put a question mark after snorkel? No, I did. Suck it. Just curious that it has that like that, but other boats don't. I guess the Foxtrot's got a little bit of a protrusion there. The Juliet does back there. The Whiskey is something similar back there.
Come left to 037 helm I.
Make turns for 5.
Yeah,
Rig
might as
ship
well
for ultra
stay
quiet.
this way. Okay, this guy. Hard to kind of close on this guy. It's very quiet out here. What beer are we having today? Got a Dogfish Head 60 minute. And Uncle brought it to the barbecue we had on Friday. I've had it before. It's from Delaware. Delaware beer. Right? Maybe Baltimore. Yeah, Delaware. I was right. Milton, Delaware. In collaboration with the Boston Beer Company. Oh, maybe that's why it's up here. But maybe Dogfish Head just has more national reach at this point. Oh, the 120 minute? Yeah, for Dogfish Head. Yeah, I remember that was like, when I used to work at the liquor store back in college, those were like $10 a bottle. And some guy working at the liquor store dropped a 4-pack on one of those. And the liquor store, the owner was like, I'm going to dock that from your pay. I was like, you cheap. I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. But it was just funny either way. I don't know that I've ever had the 120 minute. I think, yeah, I think like the alcohol on it is like strong enough that you can age it a little bit with that 20 ABV. As I remember, the 90 minute tastes better than the 60 minute, but the 90 minute is also a lot stronger than the 60 minute. 8 knots, huh? Coming this way. Here's some bassy humming.
Come right to 136 Helm I.
It's coming this way. Let's try and open it up a little bit, I think, before we get back in behind him. I'm not sure what his general, I'll say, is like vector. I know it's like kind of going back and forth, but what is the general gist of his movement? Dogfish Head has an ale house in Fairfax. Okay, I think they used to. I mean, they probably still do. I think I remember one being in Gaithersburg when I used to live up there for less than a year. Okay, so when we have a barbecue, it's kind of like synonymous with like just grilling, at least for me. So it was just like hot dogs and hamburgers. So I wasn't making barbecue per se, but just having a barbecue or like having a cookout.
Con, helm, steady course.
He might have taken out his brother. His brother. He was born. Oh, what the hell? I don't know. His brother was Hans Gruber. Threw him off Yakatomi Plaza. Nakatomi, sorry, not Yakatomi. Barbecue does mean, it can mean like a smoked meat with a sauce on it, but it can also mean you're just having a cookout. It's confusing. Hello, Ocean Fourth. For anyone that might know, in the stack on the TMA, what causes the bearing shifting in points that allows to find the course? Is it known speed of the target that is factored? It's just the points shift. Just you're just marking bearing of the sonar track over time, and then looking for a trend in that data that fits the solution. Speed, course, all that comes out from just knowing how to fit the data. Yeah, you need more than 2 points. Any 2 points makes a straight line, as they say. You need at least 3. I don't know how much you can even do with 3. Even, I mean, it's better than 2, but 3 is like the minimum, the bare minimum. Isn't that complicated? I think I would probably say it's, I mean, you know, of course, you know, I've only ever done it in a video game, but I think I would agree that it's not that complicated, but it takes a lot of practice to get to that point where you can see it as being not complicated. If that makes sense. If he's turning 3 is not enough. If he's turning nothing's enough. You don't make solutions on turning contacts. You make solutions on contacts at constant course and speed. There's indeed a zen to TMA. There's a science, of course, behind it, or science explains it, but it is very much an art form, and you just have to do it a lot. Like it's like a sport. Any kind of like sport kind of skill, you have to do it a lot to get a good feel for it, a good instinct. Use the force, Linda Hamilton. I think only Tychosis may get that reference, but I don't expect anyone else to. You usually know the speed coming into TMA. Oh, so that's all just like educated guesses. Like submarines are probably going 5 knots, maybe 10 knots, no more than that. Surface ships, when they're patrolling, are usually doing like 10 to 20. So it's all just educated guesses, and then just trying to see what kind of makes sense based on that.
Come left to 023, helm aye.
Yeah, if you have the wrong speed, like over time, the stack and the solution will diverge, and that's a clue that something is not right, and it's usually the speed. Like over time, it should all, like, the solution, the ruler and the dots should line up over time. If you have the right solution, they shouldn't diverge. A demon. A demon's a real thing. People don't talk about what the stack is representing. So the stack is showing, the line down the center is like the ruler you have on TMA, and then when dots are like off the center line, that's showing you how much they differ from what your proposed solution is. So when all the dots and your ruler line up, that means you have the right solution, but otherwise it's showing you how much the bearing is off at each point versus what your ruler says the solution should be. So the center line is your proposed solution ruler on the TMA there.
Con, helm, steady course.
Yeah, as Tychosa said, it was a demons like associated with like narrowband. So like before then, you would just listen to the broadband, which in signal terms, broadband is just like the entire spectrum of audio that's coming in, and the narrowband is where you can actually see like what power is coming down, which frequency of sound. And that was a big breakthrough in the early Cold War, was demon, which is short for demodulation. But I'm trying to remember if that's how it actually went, or if I'm recollecting the Red November guy's explanation of it. It seems like we're far away, but I got my little grid. We're 4 kiliyards, pretty close. So let's just. I guess well, I want to pick up speed, but we're close and it's quiet, very quiet. If I popped above the layer, I would probably lose them. Maybe not, but we'll just stick with where we're going. I'm trying to get into the baffles, of course, for a nice baffle shot. This guy's probably not the target because there's only one, but it's a diesel boat. I can't not engage. That's just such a major criterion for my objective here. Nuclear race. What is that again? Oh, that thing. Yeah, someone sent me an email to check it out, but I've had other priorities at the moment. Could be fun to muck about in, but my knowledge of reactors is more theoretical than practical, so I think it would be fun to mess around in with like a few drinks, perhaps. See what happens. I saw some of like screen grabs from the game, and it looks like the reactor's just like under an open pool of water, which is like incorrect number 1 for a power reactor, but that's fine. It's like Dr. No.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
The new Counter-Strike is about to come out, and I wanted to make a video for that because it's fun to see how the progression of like the, what is it, denuke, the Counter-Strike mission that happens at a nuclear power plant. It does like get more detailed over time, so want to try and get. I don't know when that's supposed to come out. They announced it, but I don't think there's a firm date on that. Counter-Strike 2 or whatever they're calling it. It's supposed to come out soon here. Okay, we're in them boofles. Let's do it. I guess we can just shoot now, huh? Should I get a look? Let's try and get closer. We're pretty far.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, helm, steady course. Come left to 307, helm aye.
FPS Chasley melts down. Who will melt down first, the reactor or FPS Chasley?
Come right to 330, helm aye. Come left to 299, helm aye.
I think we'll get to that. We'll get to that 2 kiliyards and say that's pretty close. Then we'll start the shooting. We'll give the starboard tube some love.
Make turns for 1. Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Punching the air? What does that mean?
8 knots.
Stalking the Romeo. Stalking the Red Bear. That's a good book if you've never read Stalking the Red Bear. It's short though. You're like, oh, that's it.
Aye, sir.
Con, helm, steady course. Come right to 299, helm aye.
Ram him! I have a feeling this is not going to be my objective yet either. This is a weird mission, this one, like 7 days. Usually pretty long for a cold waters mission. But I'm not looking forward to, I'm like, part of me is like waiting for like surface group battles to start happening, but it's like, those are going to be tricky with the straight runners. Freaking RBUs. Don't think my barnstorming approach of just going in balls to the wall hoping an RBU doesn't hit me is a sound logic there. Okay, let's get this show on the road here. This dude's just putzing. Just straight cruising.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
A little train that almost could. And not bad if you're going against diesel boats, but if you're going against the nuke boat, God help you. Oh, did you look up Stalking the Red Bear? Is it only in English? Yeah, it does suck.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
Boom.
Sierra 1, last bearing 305. Contact breaking up.
Insta clear. Let's reload that. Let's get to a standard speed here.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Leave combat. Not your mission objective. Whoop-de-doo, surprise. Alright, that'll be it for today. Thought we might get it with one more mission there, but no. This is a long mission. How far into this mission am I again? That's so weird with those subs over there. Part of me wants to go over there to attack them, but I'm gonna miss the objective if I do that. Orders, we got this. Okay, so it's getting close to the end of this mission. I wonder if they are over there. I don't know that I could get there in time. It doesn't say when the orders expire, it just says it's expecting to sail within the next 7 days. But anyway, we'll stop it there. Boom! Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.